Hey! Thank God for that. We just freaked out, didn't we?
Can we check if the comments we just got?
No, hold on. Vegans upon Hull. I don't know who that is. No, we know that's Matthew. Can comment now and hear you. Good.
Excellent.
Lynn saying firecrackers, and Annie's saying you can see us. Thank you so much. And sorry about that. This is the first time that we have done a video from inside our home and as a couple live and through Janine's laptop.
Yes, and my laptop's a weird one. It does weird things.
So we're up now and we're all sorted. Wow, what a lot of faff. Hi everyone. Hi Jonathan. Hi Angad. I can never pronounce that, but hello, and we know who you are. Nice to see you. Okay, so the purpose of this live, before anything technologically else goes wrong, is to try out some of the new Wicked Kitchen products. These are empty boxes, and but we've got them all cooked up in front of us. So so hello Chloe. So we just wanted to do sort of like a live taste test. They launched yesterday.
Yeah.
So
loads of stuff launched, didn't it?
Yeah. Like we went our local Tesco. Hello Penny. Our local Tesco is in Lewis, and it's usually not that great. We usually get the products like a little bit later, but this time we've managed to. I think I'm sure we were the first to find them around on social media, and but so they rolled out in two sort of waves. Yesterday we got hold of the no prawn firecrackers, which are really funny looking things. Made of wheat and soya, and we got hold of the sundaes. Yeah. So the sundaes come in two different flavors. What you've got there?
Chocolate and salted caramel.
Chocolate and salted caramel.
That looks good.
Oh, I've not done it again. Oh no, a few. I meant to get one of every flavor. There's only two flavors, and I walked out with two of the same flavor because I was so excited to see them because I didn't know that they were coming out. So there's chocolate and orange sundae as well, and so as we're running through it, so we've got the firecracker prawns, the sundaes. What have you got there?
The mushrooms with smoky ketchup.
Some crispy mushrooms with smoky ketchup.
And then under here we've got.
Oh, and this is what we got hold of today. Two things we got hold of today and what's that one?
This is the no chicken drumsticks.
Drumettes, Janine.
Oh, sorry, drumettes.
I think you'll find they're called drumettes.
And we also got those, didn't we?
Oh yeah, and then these were launched today as well. These are new sausage rolls. Sausage rolls, man. 2 years ago they're something to get excited about. Now they're a little bit old hat. But what's really we'll quickly go through the prices of these things, and then for anyone who's watching now. After the initial blunder of our technological problems and gremlins and stuff, we'll just run through them all. So what we've got is sundaes. These cost about £1.35 or something like that. They're in the chilled section. One in chocolate orange, one chocolate salted caramel sundae.
That's really cheap, £1.35.
It's good, isn't it? Yeah, actually, not a bad thing. The only thing that's rubbish with these is they come in plastic jars. So that's not particularly good in this day and age, but I think for it to go in a glass jar, maybe they would have charged a lot more money for it.
Yeah.
And I wonder what the tipping point is for where they start using sort of, I mean, I don't think it's even made of biodegradable or recyclable stuff.
Oh, that's such a shame. The top bit won't be for sure.
Yeah. And I know that Mr. Derek Sarno, who I chat to almost daily, and he's actually a really nice guy as well. But I know he gets frustrated because he's on a bit of a mission. He's the guy that's created all of these, and he's on a bit of a mission to if you can walk around Tesco's at the moment, you'll see Wicked Kitchen starting to pop up in sort of lots of different places like that you wouldn't expect it. So they're in the meat aisle, obviously. They're in the vegan aisle, obviously. They're in the vegetarian aisle, obviously. But then they're in the places like the sauces and the pot noodle section and the spice section, We know all that sort of thing that happened with the spices that he brought out.
Yeah.
He's just launched a load of mayonnaises as well and salad creams. So they're just randomly popped up somewhere, but I've not managed to get hold of those yet.
No.
Baconaise. So his mission is what it looks like is for Wicked Kitchen to appear in every section of Tesco's and for it to be plant-based. So that's one mission. One would assume that if he could make it sort of everything recyclable needs to be, along with making everything plant-based, everything needs to be at least recyclable. And then the second part of it would be sort of looking into eco-friendly packaging, I guess.
Yeah.
But who's doing eco-friendly packaging at the moment?
There are a few people, but
Yeah.
I'm not sure if they're there's any supermarkets doing it really.
Like there's a few companies that are coming out with them, like Bowl, for instance. You know Bowl? They're like a Whole Foodie type brand. You all know Bowl because they've been around for ages. And yeah, they've just launched a load of centerpieces into Tesco's as well. I've not seen them yet. And yeah, they've got eco-friendly packaging. So anyway, we derailed a little bit there, but it is a shame that a lot of this stuff is plastic. So we have to get round that at the moment for that. It is a shame, but let's move past it and look at the food. Let's focus on the food. So
you were talking prices.
Right,
Sorry about Liam. He just rattles on.
I'm a little bit hyperactive and stuff. And
how much were these again?
They're like £1.39.
£1.39, right.
And then the no chicken drumettes, I think they're like £4. And what was funny is if you put them through the Tesco tills, they come up as just vegan food. Vegan food for £4. A banana's vegan food, and it costs 20p. So these are £4. And
how much were the mushrooms?
They're all of these sort of like these prawn fire stick things and chicken drumettes and the mushrooms. They're all around the £4 mark. It's currently 3 for 2, I think, as well. And then they've got these spiced vegetable rolls as well, which we've also cooked up. If you have a look at them, you get 9 in a pack. Also a bit more plastic. We're not talking about plastic. But you get 9 in a pack. And these are in true sort of Wicked Kitchen style. They are all made with vegetables and stuff on the inside. And they're seasonal with the snowflakes that they've got on them at the moment. So and these were really cheap as well. You get 9 rolls in a pack, and these were like £1.80 or something.
Oh, that's really good.
So that's really good. But they're in the 3 for 2 with these guys as well. So you need to really get your heads straight with it and work out what's going to work out best for you. Obviously, getting free grey tray products is the way forward, because you get your money's worth then. And then
buy that one separately.
So sit there and spend a little time working it out before you start purchasing loads of sausage rolls and sundaes and stuff. So that's that lot. And was there anything else that we and then there's the sausage rolls, and they brought out a vegan pie as well, a fresh vegan pie, not a frozen one. They brought out a frozen one as well, but they just brought out a fresh one that's also really cheap as well. So one thing that I'm noticing this year, I don't know about you, is that the prices are starting to come down a bit.
Yeah, definitely.
Which is good, isn't it?
That's excellent.
Because vegan food's bloody expensive.
It can be, yeah.
It is. Not all vegan food.
Not all vegan food, yeah, but it is.
But I noticed when Asda were the first, they got a grant. Asda did. They got some money to bring down some of their free-from products, which was really good. So bring in something, there was a cheese that went down to normal price. So basically what the grant was to do was to make plant-based food as cheap as non-plant-based food. It's made of plants, so it should be cheaper. And so that for me was the start of it all. And yeah, I'm just gonna have a quick look at some of the comments here. Vegans upon whole, Matthew there is saying need a review on the baconaise. Yeah, so Derek Sano, Wicked Kitchen, just brought out a baconaise, and that looks really good. Yeah, it's been around for a little while with independents. Verga, I think, might have started it into the mainstream, and they've got a really good one as well. And I think they sell it in Hull, at your local delicatessen. People are talking. We're not derailing. They're talking about bloody sauce mix now. They're talking about sauce mix. Sauce mix, I remember really, really well, and I love it still. For some reason, I don't know if it's just one of those things that, because I've been vegetarian I was vegetarian for 10 years before going vegan. So sauce mix was something that I really enjoyed. Have you had sauce mix?
I've had vegan sauce mix.
Yeah. I think it's all vegan.
Oh, is it?
That stuff that you add water to. You know that stuff.
Yeah.
You like that? And it's good for stuffing. You make stuffing with it, don't you?
Yeah. It makes the best stuffing.
So yeah, we remember sauce mix, and vegetarian cheese didn't have rennet. Yeah, it's amazing that day that I found out that some cheese wasn't even vegetarian. It's just another reason why you should not consume dairy. It's so bad. Anyway, let's do this taste test for anybody who's turning up saying get on with it and start eating some of these things. What should we start with, Janine?
I think we should start with the chicken dippers.
By the way, if anyone's got any, someone saying, have you been to Unity Diner? Highly recommend. Actually, we've never been to Unity Diner, and it's always been high on the list, doesn't it?
Yeah, really want to go, but we just never get there.
We're sort of like a bit sort of arrogant that we really want to meet Earthling Ed. We met him a few times and we've spoken to him a few times, but we'd love to sit down and have some food with him. So that's something that we were trying to do, but trying to track that guy down is very, very, very difficult. Lynn's on there saying that her screen is blank. Lynn, if you go off it and go back into it again, our previous one to this was blank, and I think it still remains up. Would you be able to have a look on the YouTube channel and see if you can delete it? Don't delete this one, whatever you do, and share this one if you like onto the pages.
Yeah.
So whilst Janine's doing that, I'm going to start with the really most boring thing. And in fact, no, hot food going cold. Let's start off with the chicken drumettes. These are the chicken drumettes here. Janine has cooked these up. Lovely. You've done a really good job of heating these up, Janine. They come with a smoky ketchup, as you can see, in the middle of this, and these look really good. And the description for the no chicken drumettes are finger licking soya guys, party shop drumettes with a spicy golden crumb. They are of medium heat, and it doesn't say that it comes with the ketchup. Which one of them comes with the ketchup, Janine? They probably didn't come with the ketchup. One of them came with ketchup. That one doesn't come with ketchup either.
Yeah, with smoky ketchup.
Oh yeah, okay.
Mushrooms
Okay. So the drumettes don't come with the ketchup. We got that a bit wrong. Hi to Adam Sheldon, who has joined us. Nice to see you, mate. Okay, so are you ready to taste one of these? Do you mind? Shall I go straight into it?
Yeah, go for it. Okay,
so this is the chicken drumette. Can you see it? Tiny. It's about the size of just a bit smaller than your thumb, depending on what size your thumb is. And this is what they taste like.
It's nice and chunky.
Yeah, big.
It's really chunky.
Pardon the eating noises. I'm really going to try hard not to. Lynn's saying dip it into mayo. We got one better, mate. That's actually really good. That's really nice on its own. It's got a bit of a slight KFC vibe to it. The crust is really nice. The breadcrumb crust is really nice, and the thickness. Look at that. Look, that's got some really good thickness to it, and it's really nice. I'm surprised it's not seitan, but I guess they've gone with the soya thing with this. And yeah, it's really good. Really nice outer coating. Have a go on that. Lynn's saying to use some mayonnaise. What we got here? We got some of this. This came in our vegan kind box this month, and it's Chipotle Mayo. We all like Chipotle Mayo. It's good. A bit more spice for the spice. I'll squeeze a bit of that in there.
That's really good. I like that. Yeah, it's nice and chunky. Sorry, guys. Just ignore us. Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah, they're really good. Actually,
crispy.
They're £4. They're fresh. They've got more flavour than the Linda McCartney bucket things, haven't they? They're a lot spicier. They've got a really nice big chunky bit of chicken in there. They're really good. I could, like with all of these meat replacement things, I could eat loads of them. And I'm always a little bit conscious of how slightly unhealthy they might be, because it's not that they're unhealthy, it's just that they probably don't provide much nutrients other than protein and a bit of soya.
What are they made of? Soya.
Soya, yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
then they're nice and crunchy on the outside. They've got a good coating, haven't they?
They've got a really nice coating. They're really good. They're a proper Friday night dipper.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's really good. Someone saying, have you guys tried Bird's Eye Green Cuisine sausages? I've got some in the freezer to try. Yeah. In all honesty, and we're always honest with what we're saying here. The green, we've not been too impressed with the Green Cuisine range so far. I wasn't keen on the sausages. I don't want to ruin your meal because it's in your freezer now. You've got to try them still. But I guess the problem with it being is there's so much competition now that's so good. And as soon as Richmond sausages came along, they blew all. It was really difficult to beat that sausage, even though that sausage doesn't pull any punches. It's not a healthy sausage. It's high in saturated fat and and salt and all the rest of it. But it's still a really good sausage. And what we were concerned with is if non-vegans eat it, and we happily recommend Richmond sausages to non-vegans, as I'm sure you guys do as well. So the Richmond sausage compared to the Green Cuisine one, the Green Cuisine one's just, I don't know what it is. It's got a bit of a funny flavour. The texture's not amazing. And yeah, it's almost like the Shroom Dog sausages. Do you remember when they came out? They were like game changing, but they were BC. They were BR before Richmond. They were before the Richmond ones. So it's quite difficult. Yeah. So not been too keen on the Green Cuisine stuff, but we had the Green Cuisine chicken dippers the other day, and they were good, weren't they?
Yeah, they were nice.
Nice batter on them. They're a bit like these, actually.
Yeah.
A bit like these. These are bad. These are probably better though. A bit more flavour in these. But yeah, definitely worth a go still. I'll be keen to hear what you think about them when you try them. Can they freeze? Yeah, Janine, can they freeze?
Okay.
I just want to say to you, whilst I'm on the subject, and I think this goes for all of the sort of the new sort of the Firecracker Prawns and everything like that, is that the sleeve is recyclable, the clean tray is recyclable, and the film isn't recyclable. So it's the film's the only thing that's not recyclable on there, on these things. And it says...
this one says it's not suitable for freezing. They're the mushrooms.
It says, this one says, so the chicken drumette says you can freeze on purchase. So as long as you freeze them straight away, then it's all good. That'll do the job.
Yeah, these ones you can, the Firecracker Prawns.
Firecracker Prawns and the chicken drumettes are freezable, but you've got to do them straight away. Hi, Max from around here. How you doing, mate?
Hello.
And Lynn saying that she freezes everything, aside from soft vegan cheeses. Janine's mum freezes everything. She is freezaholic, and that way she is so economic with what she does from her food and stuff. Someone saying Karma Kitchen is an Indian vegan restaurant who deliver frozen meals all over the country. I think I've heard of them before. They sound really good. Matthew from Hawes says he feels the same about the Green Cuisine. It's kind of adequate at best, and so many of the better options for everything they do. Yeah, Matthew's our community manager, and we agree with what he says there, that products that are coming out now, we see it as, will non-vegans eat it? Because that's part of the activism of food. We want to recommend stuff, and we want people to eat it and go, that was awesome. We want our parents to eat it, and they do. They try all the things that we say to eat, and they're impressed most of the time. Yeah, we've come a long way since the Quorn, whatever they were. have a look at the process of Quorn, how it's made, and then that'll make you think about it a little bit more. Not slagging it off though, because it serves a purpose just like everything else. Yeah, what's for next year is so many vegan options for alfresco camping foods. Yes. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, I look at that as well. Like when going to festivals and stuff, please let festivals happen. Should we just say a little prayer? Please let festivals happen next year. I think I'm feeling really optimistic that festivals will happen next year. But yeah, I always look at the camping food sort of thing. And tinned foods have come on so much.
Oh yeah.
We came across a load the other day in an independent shop, and the tin vegan food is really coming on. There was a chorizo pasta, macaroni cheese, and there's all that Suma stuff as well that's come out, which is really good. Lynn's saying she wants festivals as well, and definitely one festival in particular that we're all going to go to is the vegan camp out, so that'll be good. Angrad's Life is recommending the Green Olive in Anglesey. Can't wait to go there. And the person who had the green cuisine says she's 49 years old, or he says 49 years old and never eaten a real sausage. So maybe you might like the green cuisine. And someone's saying, any vegan places that you haven't had the chance to go to yet? Lots, tons, way too much.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We will get there. We will try.
We think we might have if you go to our website, veganfooduk.co.uk, we think we've got most of the websites, most of the restaurants, vegan restaurants on there, but we still haven't got them all.
No.
And we're planning on going to visit every single one of them when we can, and starting from end of lockdown in a very responsible way. What are both of your top 3 vegan products?
Oh, that's a hard one, isn't it?
That's a real hard one. Before this lot here, God, that's too difficult.
It's too broad. That.
And what's your favorite dipping sauce? Hellman's vegan mayo takes some beating, but we've been enjoying really hot chili sauce and hummus mixed together recently.
Oh, that's so nice.
Not mixed in completely, but marbled through. Just marble it through. We've been really enjoying that. Okay, cool. So that's that. So let's move on to the next thing. Feel free to keep on hitting us with questions. We're more than happy to answer anything that you've got to ask within reason. Okay, the next thing we're going to try is before we get onto the firecracker prawns, are these little mushroom things. They're like really tiny little mushroom things. There's more batter and breadcrumb than there is mushroom on there. And these are the ones that come with the ketchup.
Yeah. Yeah.
What are you supposed to do with that? You're supposed to drizzle it on. You're going to get, so it's a proper messy scenario. This is.
It's a little bit messy.
So you get quite a few mushrooms in there. Derek Sarno, Wicked Kitchen, are obsessed with mushrooms. I don't know if you saw the little documentary that they did on the BBC with Wicked Kitchen, but he wants to start replacing meat replacements with mushrooms.
He loves mushrooms.
He does. He
is absolutely obsessed with mushrooms, but he can make some amazing food out of mushrooms. Incredible what he can do.
The steaks were quite impressive, weren't they? The mushroom steaks out of oyster mushrooms, and you get mushrooms on top of mushrooms, and then you compress them, and you compress it, and then just put it on the barbecue compressed, and that looks awesome. It looked really good. But then the documentary went to the place where they get the mushrooms, and it really is like a warehouse, but it's completely dark, and it's just full of these stumps everywhere. Shelves and shelves of stumps, and just full of these mushrooms. It's really eerie but awesome. And that's where all of our mushrooms come from, not in a magical field and what have you. It's literally in a warehouse. But big fan, because one of our admins is a nutritionist, and she is mad about mushrooms, the legal kind, and she's really into them. The health benefits of them, the beta glucan in them, is supposed to have really good high anti-cancer properties. So anyway. Honestly, do not start us talking about food. So let's give these a go.
We'll dip it in the ketchup.
We're going to dip it in it comes with a smoky ketchup, and we'll give this a go. Awesome texture. As you'd imagine, they're like little bits of mushrooms chopped up, or mini mushrooms chopped up, like tiny little shreds of them, and then they're sort of fried in breadcrumbs. And have you got the box?
It's here. And
they're a little bit spicy, as with most Wicked Kitchen things. It's quite spicy, but the texture is really good. As you know, mushrooms make almost like a fried chicken effect. So it's almost like take the chicken drumsticks, but these are really good.
They are nice, and the ketchup's really good.
Ketchup's awesome. Smoky ketchup. We had truffle ketchup the other day, and that was amazing. I don't know how people feel about truffles, but there's a lot of vegan truffle stuff out there, and this was a vegan one. It was good. Lynn saying shrooms rule. What's the best burger sauce? Once again, the burger sauce is really good. If you've not tried any of the burger products, but what's really interesting about burger sauces is that a lot of independent, like profound sort of burger places are starting up doing their own burger sauces. And as we've been touring around the UK filming the vegan cafes and restaurants, we've tried loads of them, and not one of them has been crap. They've all been incredible, haven't they?
They've all been really good.
So you could drink the stuff.
A lot It's been really good.
So yeah, burger sauce is one of those things that's sort of like, I can't imagine having a burger without it now. And actually, we've got a new burger we got sent the other day by a company that we're not allowed to say who it is, and it's really good. It's a very, very high protein burger that's coming out in the supermarket soon. We'll let you know about that as soon as we can. Good news today that Adam's saying that the IKEA will be going massively plant-based and awesome vegan meatballs. So fingers crossed. Yeah, what else is Aldi left to do? IKEA left to do. That'd be interesting to see what foods they'll be bringing out next. They're only short of the gravy, and the mashed potato isn't vegan, is it? So they need to sort that out. She said, "Don't eat them raw ever." Lynn said, "I would never eat a raw mushroom. They are rank. I like cooked mushrooms, but I hate raw mushrooms." Do you like raw mushrooms?
No, I really don't.
Oh, okay, that's all right. After 13 years of marriage, no, 13 years of being together, we know that now. Battered mushrooms are such a northern thing. Yeah. Check out the Laughing Dog Cafe in Brighton Marina. Oh wow, not been there. Oh cool.
Laughing Dog Cafe.
Be sure to check out Wild and Wild Vegan Cafe in Cheshire. Domino's vegan garlic dip, Lynn. Yeah, that is a really, really good sauce. I was more impressed with the sauce and the pizzas from there. Mushroom nuggets from Verga are epic. Need to try the vegan noms. Oh yeah, we got the so Max from the Roundhill is watching this and he's commenting. Their burgers are insane. They are really good. Definitely up there in the top 5 burgers we've ever tried. Do you remember the blue cheese and bacon one? I think it was. Oh man,
so good.
The Roundhill pub. Make sure you go there and watch that. Adam said he's written down every single cafe and restaurant we visited in the last year for visiting.
Oh,
they've
nice.
all been brilliant. Okay, so big fan of the mushrooms.
Yeah, they were good.
They're about £4 from Tesco's in the chilled section right now. They were really good. Good party food. Bit messy. Probably eat it with a spoon, maybe.
Yeah,
they're probably a bit too small.
I'm not sure how to eat them. Really.
Yeah, just get a big old spoon. I don't really know, like cocktail sticks. It's not even cocktail stick territory, is it?
No.
Weird.
Just don't be on a date eating them because it'll be a bit messy. So if you're on a date, avoid them. But otherwise, you're on your own.
If you've been married for a few years like we have, then it just doesn't matter anymore. Next up, what are we going to try?
I think prawns or sausage rolls. What do you guys reckon? Prawns or sausage rolls?
The Leon Love Burger, someone's saying, is the best burger. Yeah, that is an incredible burger. Here's a fact for you. That burger has outsold their meat burgers. So the vegan burger has outsold the meat burger.
Oh, wow.
At Leon. Leon's everywhere down south. And they're now in lots of service stations as well and airports, which is really good. So fair play to Leon. We love them. As far as chains go.
Okay, everyone's saying rolls, so let's do the rolls.
Rolls,
Let's try the rolls.
Okay, right. So the rolls come in these flavors. Go on, get cracking, Janine. It's all good. You've got the
there it is there.
You get 3 of each. There's spiced chickpeas, onion potato with a spicy crumb, spiced cauliflower potato and red pepper with turmeric, fennel seed crumb, and butternut squash, onion. Sunflower seeds with a mixed seed topping. What have you got there? See, identify that roll.
Say them again.
No, tell me what's in it. Do you know which one's it? Oh, it's
really good. It's like tomato.
Not a sausage in sight.
I have no idea what one this one is. I think it's the red pepper, actually.
This is what they look like. They've got, so it's like a mushy vegetables in the middle, but they've got a really nice flavour, and the pastry goes golden, really nice golden colour.
It's a really good pastry, and they've got like a sort of, I don't know what it is on top.
Yeah,
like sesame seeds are they?
There's different seeds,
or like different seeds on top. But yeah, the filling's really soft, and the pastry is lovely, isn't it?
For me, it's a little bit disappointing biting into a roll and not having sausage in there, but they're really good. They're really good, and they're like £1.89 or something for 9 sausages, 9 rolls. So they're really good. And on that subject, whilst we're there, we might as well try out these. The new Plant Chef sausage rolls are 70p for 2. Sausage rolls are coming down in price.
Yeah,
and that's really good. Let's give these a go. More plastic, I'm afraid. Would you like one?
Thank you.
Tastes like a sausage roll. Whilst you're eating that, Wicked is a great company. I really like what Wicked are really good. They do a lot of testing on us as a vegan community, I think. Not just us too. Prodding at us and stuff. And look what happens when they eat a mushroom. But they test on the vegan community and see what works, and then they change over to some of the stock. But I think that a lot of the ones we've tried recently have been really, really good, and obviously in the past as well. So I think they're coming along with things, and I think that he's really trying to make things whole foody as possible, which is what is good. And I think that's the next thing that's going to happen to in the UK is that there's going to be more whole foods coming in, but whilst all of the plant-based meats are still rolling out and getting better. So what do you reckon to those in total? All those rolls and all that pastry.
This one really subtle sort of flavour, not very.
The meat one, the sausage roll, actual sausage roll.
Yeah, the actual sausage roll. Yeah, so it's okay, but it's so cheap, so it kind of levels out. It's not it's not a like really sort of really flavoursome sausage roll, I don't think.
And it's not full of gold and and like it's not nothing. There's nothing extravagant about that. It's a 70p sausage roll. In fact, it's a 35p sausage roll.
Yeah.
No need to say anything more about it. That's the sausage roll thing, then.
But it's all right. If you're hungry, then it's nice.
Well, I was thinking we're half an hour in and we're talking about sausage rolls way too much. All right.
Okay.
Now the firecracker prawns. Let's give the firecracker prawns a go. Okay, yeah. So someone's saying about the vegan Christmas options coming up. Yeah, Asda have enrolled me into some unboxing thing that's happening. I suppose not hit me to the table, so I can't say it. So they're launching a load of nice stuff. There's some desserts and stuff in there that we've got it in the fridge, but I can't say what it is, I don't think, because they're not launched yet. But there's some really good desserts coming from Asda. And also Morrison's are still yet to launch their main load of stuff. And we'll be getting that soon as well and showing you that. But that looks really, really good. And Morrison's have just launched a luxury advent calendar with chocolate truffles and stuff, which looks really, really awesome as well. We're not just about the supermarkets, but what we like about the supermarkets is that it's what the whole country's witnessing and experiencing. And one of our major drives is to have as many people going vegan as possible. So it's important to show how, and thanks to everyone here and recognizing loads of names, we're all doing such a good job of creating a huge buzz around vegan food. So it's working. I think it's been working for the last few years, and let's just keep going. The UK is definitely the best place for vegan food in the whole world, without a shadow of a doubt, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
We've travelled a lot, and it really is.
Yeah, it's the most excited. All English people get so excited about vegan food more than other countries. So that's there's a really good buzz about it.
Oh, totally. So. And what's really cool is places like Hull. And I remember just a few years ago, it wasn't so great for vegans, and now it's like, we could not be further away from Hull in England, but it's amazing to witness that place getting more and more vegan friendly. So if Hull can do it, anywhere can. Anyway, what were we doing? Did you have the gingerbread donuts from Morrison's? No, they're sending us them. We don't really want to get them until they send us them, but we will get them and say soon. Have you tried them? Yeah, that'd be good to know if anyone's tried them and what you thought. Yeah, we're lucky to live in the UK. Yeah, you do a really good job, Matthew, in Hull. You're amazing, and Lynn. Cool. Yeah. Firecracker prawns. Do they come with a sauce?
No.
They're called firecracker prawn dippers, but they don't come with anything to dip them in. But thankfully, we've got some smoky ketchup. That's true, isn't it?
Yeah.
They're made with wheat and soya. So yeah, here we go. Right, this is we've not been overly impressed with prawn substitutes in the past, as I'm sure a lot of you have. They've been very chewy, very squidgy, and almost indigestible. But we have high hopes for this. Should we eat them without the sauce first?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, let's give it a proper
cheers.
Test.
Chin chin.
Chin chin.
Do we just bite into a chicken again? Can anyone?
They're
really hot.
Spicy. They're really hot and spicy. That's about them.
Can you see that, everybody, inside? Now, I don't know what I was expecting, right? I thought this would be a breadcrumbed prawn.
That's what I thought.
I thought it was going to be a breadcrumb prawn. I was expecting like tails to stick out of it, and they're shaped in that sort of shape. Has anyone had like a prawn dipper or something, firecracker prawn dipper before? Because we're inexperienced in this. I was expecting to bite into that and it to be sort of a little bit rubbery and stuff like a prawn, but it's more like halfway between chicken and a fish cake. Would you say?
Yeah,
spicy fish cake.
Sort of, yeah.
Show it to the camera.
Okay, I'm going to rip one open for the camera so you can see this. So it's like chicken. It looks sort of like a meat alternative, a sort of chicken, but it is quite soft. You can see that it's quite soft.
It's got a slight fishy flavour. It's a little bit lighter than a fish cake. Yeah, it's a little bit lighter than the chicken. It's lighter than the chicken, definitely lighter. It almost feels like it's made of the same stuff a little bit. But it's really spicy. Does it taste like prawn? What do prawns taste like? Prawns have sort of a weird sort of salty sort of it's more of a texture thing, prawns, I find, from what I remember from back in the past. I used to hate prawn cocktail. The most disgusting thing I think I've ever eaten was a prawn cocktail. That 80s starter, you know.
Yeah.
And it comes in a cocktail glass. That thing. But I used to like prawn shrimps that you used to dip into garlic butter and all that sort of stuff. All that horrible stuff when we ate animals. But this is nothing like I've had before.
It's got a slight fishy flavour, very, very slight fishy flavour, but the power of I think it's the breadcrumbs, the spice comes through more.
I would say, yeah. Where's the thing for that? It says level 2 spicy, so medium spice. I would say my mum is just my mum just left a comment, and she's allergic to seafood, so you probably to shellfish, so you probably would be okay with these. Apart from the spice, mum, they're a bit too they're probably a bit too spicy for you. They've got a right kick to them.
Yeah, I like this level spice. I think they're really nice.
Yeah, they're called firecracker prawns, aren't they? Yeah. So it's got to have a bit of spice in them. But
they're not like prawns, because prawns are like, they've got that funny texture, haven't they?
Regardless, they're really nice. Maybe Lynn say maybe this is drop the prawn reference. Lynn, when you were getting excited about these, I know Lynn's been excited about getting these. Did you think that what were you expecting from them? Because I don't know what I was expecting. I was expecting like a prawn. Does it have any nori in it? That's a good question. It doesn't taste too nori like. Is this one sweet out? Do a quick look at that and see if there's a nori thing. Yeah, really spicy. Someone's saying, I'm 50. You're not 50. No way. Doing well for 50, mate. And yeah. I prawns are something that I was happy to leave behind.
No.
It's got. Do you know what's really interesting about fishy food? It's not something that you would usually put chili with, in my opinion, because it's so subtle and so delicate flavors. But they've done it with this anyway. And actually, the finished result is that they're nice, and I'd eat all of them, and I'd have no problem if someone put that in front of me. But I'm sort of paying a little bit for prawns, so for that prawn thing. So I tell you what, we had the other day. We had the Asda prawn toast. I don't know if you've seen one of our videos on our channels before. We tried all of the new party foods, and we tried. There was prawn filos. There were these prawn filos were in Asda. Prawn toast was in Asda, and the prawn tempura was in Sainsbury's. The prawn tempura from Sainsbury's wasn't good. It didn't taste of anything, but the batter was incredible. And I think they all had like a prawn tail sticking out of them, didn't they?
Yeah.
The prawn phyllo was okay. Once again, it just looks more like something it should be rather than tasting it. But the prawn toast at Asda was really good. Really, really good. I recommend that. In fact, I think it was better than prawn toast from what I remember it. What do you reckon?
So there was no nori in that. Not that I can see anyway. So I've had a look through. And
no nori. Maybe they should have put a bit more nori in there.
Yeah.
And I wonder how you need to do to make their prawns. Yeah, me too. Yeah, make sure you put the prawn toast on your list because that was really good. It's in the freezer section. It's that Oriental party pack in the freezers, and they're really, really good. Someone saying thank you for looking up the nori.
You're welcome.
Someone else never eaten fish, and Adam's never eaten chicken. So yeah, good. I'm glad to hear that. So we've gone through everything so far, apart from the desserts.
Yeah.
So as far as the savoury things concerned, Janine, what was your favourite?
Oh, my favourite, I think, were the chicken drumsticks. I think they were my favourite. Yeah. But I do actually like these prawn. These prawn things.
Yeah, they're shaped like prawns, but they're not like prawns.
Yeah, actually, for me, that it's better that they're not like actual prawns because I didn't like them anyway when I ate them. So
maybe when people put them out, if they're getting, because now we know that Christmas is not cancelled anime because COVID is leaving the UK for the whole of Christmas, and it's going to come back again in the new year. But if you're having people round, I wouldn't say they're prawn firecrackers. I would just leave them out and get people to eat them.
See what they think. Then.
Yeah, just say what do you reckon they are. But they're nice. It's just that when you expect
they're
something,
really nice,
eat something.
Yeah.
Someone is he saying just been to Aldi? Have you tried the vegetable and potato rosti baskets? Vegetable spring rolls, vegan nut roast. Yeah, they just launched a few of those things, and those rosti baskets had my eye on those. They look really good. The fact that they come in a couple of different flavors. And that was really, really interesting. We went to our Aldi's, not good. So we went there the other day and we couldn't find it. But we're going to, as soon as we get hold of them, we'll try them all out. And what did you think of them? Tried them all yet? You said they're a bargain. So it'd be interesting to know what you thought of the Aldi vegan Christmas offerings. We are going to keep on bringing you vegan Christmas videos, vegan food Christmas videos, either live, which saves us doing editing, or saves Janine doing editing, which takes days sometimes, or we'll do an edited video. Vegan apple crumble. Yeah. Where does a vegan, what they call Freaks of Nature, do a really good vegan apple crumble, but they come in tiny little pots, but they're really nice. And they can be found at Asda if you want to know. What foods do you two cook from scratch that are your favourites? We actually, believe it or not, with all of this beige fried food in front of us, eat a lot of whole foods and we do a lot of cooking. One of us does each time, but actually we get sent quite a bit of food. Every single day we have a parcel coming through the door of new vegan foods, literally every single day. So
it's nice when we get to cook. I absolutely love a chickpea curry. So a chickpea,
and you make the best chickpea curry.
Oh yeah. So I like doing that on a Friday night or something.
Janine's overtaken me. I used to be the person who makes the curries in this house and makes the best. And Janine's curries far outshine mine now, and I'm happy to admit it. Risotto, risottos are awesome. Love risottos. We make lots of curries and stews, and we do the Mexican thing quite a bit because it's dead easy. And we have to do what we can put in a slow cooker as well because we don't have time to cook most of the time, which is annoying. But slow cookers are as far as we're concerned, one of the best inventions. Have you done an Infinity Foods video? We should do, shouldn't we? We went Infinity Foods, for anyone watching, is a vegan. No, it's not. It's a veggie supermarket with lots of vegan stuff, and it's they stock a load of new products that you won't see anywhere else. And they've got a bakery as well. It's an incredible place. It'd be great if it's fully vegan, but we're still grateful for it. And we should do a little video of that because it's really interesting. If anyone else has got something similar in their local town, you'll know all about it. What products would you like to see on the market? Definitely more vegan fish products. I'd like to see. What do you like to see?
Oh, I thought of something the other day. I can't remember what it was.
Yeah, I thought of something the other day as well. It'd be nice to get a proper egg mayo sandwich filling.
That would be amazing.
Yeah.
Badger's egg mayonnaise.
Yeah.
If I ever see Badger's egg mayo at a market, I always buy it. It's so good. I just wish he could get into the supermarkets, you know.
It's good enough to get in supermarkets.
Yeah.
Egg mayo, chickpea tuna, all these things are easy to make at home as well.
Yeah.
Convenience wise, I like to see more seafood going on because I think that'll cross some more things off the list for people who are apprehensive about going vegan or on the fence about it. We need to cover every single thing in the vegan world, so we can literally say, we know that anything that you can make, we can make vegan. We know that. We just need people to make it. And I know people, I would say that independents are doing a far better job at the moment of doing those innovative, unique products. And if you travel around the UK in anywhere, in cafes and restaurants and stuff, and you'll see really innovative food that you won't see in supermarkets. So definitely recommend getting people to do that. I know you all do anyway. Rice pudding in a slow cooker, Janine. That sounds like a good thing from Julie.
Oh yeah. Definitely.
Ready-made vegan egg mayo. Yes, definitely. Yeah. We've. Oh, and let me just say this one thing on behalf of Lynn on here. Lynn wants a reduced fat mayo by Hellmann's or Vegenaise or whatever. It needs to be done. Vegan mayonnaise, I've heard from even lots of non-vegans that it's better than normal mayonnaise, and I agree totally. Now we need to have a vegan mayonnaise that tastes the same as a full fat mayonnaise that's low fat.
Yeah,
that's what we
need.
That would be
now. So good.
Because we're not pregnant or anything, but we could eat it with a spoon.
It's dangerous.
Okay. Create something. I've only seen Freaks of Nature and this Aldi one that are vegan. Most aren't because of the milk in the butter. Yeah, it's difficult. There's lots of apple strudels and apple pies and stuff out there, but there isn't many crumbles. You're right. So that would be one of the things. And what Matthew's saying as well, we need vegan Yorkshire puddings for sure.
Oh yeah,
frozen vegan Yorkshire puddings.
Sure.
Aunt Bessie, pull your bloody finger out, mate. And if Aunt Bessie can't do it, there's loads of independents out there that are doing really good things with Yorkshire puddings, which we've got to see. Everyone agrees with the Yorkshire puddings. So my favourite thing out of all those things was the chicken drumettes. They were really good.
Yeah.
If these mushroom things were bigger, I'd go.
Yeah.
But without further ado, should we go for the desserts? Let's do the desserts.
Get on the desserts.
So we got 3 of them because I've got the first 2 I bought were exactly the same as each other, even though I thought they were supposed to be different. So they come in chocolate and salted caramel. Doesn't say gluten-free on there, unfortunately. And it contains... oh, by the way, the sausage rolls are pea protein, just so you know. So that's good. And this doesn't say soya on it, interestingly enough. Not suitable for freezing, but I can't see soya on there. Can you? It's got coconut oil in.
No, it's rice and coconut based.
Yeah, and it's got booze in it as well.
Oh, has it?
Yeah, only a little bit, just a little bit. Should we give these a go?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so these are £1.39, so really good price.
Thank you.
What have you got?
I'll show you the middle there. They look really good. I can't believe
how cheap they are. That's the salted caramel one, yeah?
Yeah.
That's the salted caramel one. Janine, can you open it for me? Yeah, that's the salted caramel one. Oh yeah, Janine just showed you that one. Yeah, so they look really good. All of the food smells amazing. We really enjoyed cooking it. It's gonna and these look really good.
Oh, that smells really strong.
Is anyone into chocolate orange flavours out there? What's the shelf life of the trifles at Morrison's? Yeah, Morrison's are bringing out that trifle, aren't they? Who knows? The shelf life of these are... Oh, it doesn't say. Anyway, let's eat them. Let's get them down. You got the chocolate orange, I got the salted caramel.
Okay.
They're really light and airy, like a mousse.
Yeah, they are, aren't they? They're very light. I don't know if it's just the top bit.
Get down to the bottom. That's where the best bit always is, yeah. It's really nice.
Yeah, that's really nice. I'll get down to the bottom.
You're a sweet person. What do you reckon?
They're really light. I don't know why. Maybe I was expecting them to be like denser because they look quite dense, don't they?
Yeah.
But let me just try the bottom bit.
Yeah, they're not like they're not like, you know, when you make an avocado mousse sort of thing and it goes really thick. I love that. Like it's almost like a tort sort of thing. They're not like that. They're very light and airy. They've got quite a bit of sugar. I can feel the sugar hit straight away, which is nice. They're
very chocolatey. This orange one's lovely. It just tastes like a chocolate orange sort of. They're not as airy as a mousse, but they're still quite light and quite runny. But I don't know if that's because they've been sat here for a while.
No. They're just that's just how they are.
So they're quite runny.
They'll be good for kids, and they taste really nice. Definitely good for thing. Who, shall we ruin your evening and let you know how many calories are in them? Would you like to know? Who wants to know how many calories are in these? If you don't want to hear, shut off your things out. Never check the calories on anything. Maybe I should.
Maybe that's our problem.
Maybe that is our problem. So they're 110 gram pot, and per 100 grams they are 253 calories. So 2 of those, you're on 500 calories, guys. Yeah, Lynn, quite close. Sorry for ruining your day. But when it comes to desserts, unless you're eating a banana or a pineapple or something like that, then don't even worry about it. You know what you're getting yourself in for. Brilliant. Scott is eating the drummers and the firecracker prawns now. Couldn't find the mushrooms.
Oh, wow.
We had Wicked Kitchen vegetable selection rolls. They were really nice. Scott, what did you think to the firecracker prawns?
That'd be interesting.
Really interested with that. Really recommend the Sundays. They're really nice. Great for kids, I reckon, and for adults obviously as well.
Can you taste the alcohol?
I can't really taste the alcohol.
No, I think I got an aftertaste of alcohol.
I mean, I just have to say there's a smidge in there, just for sort of like, there's some people who are booze free. I'm booze free at the moment. I've been booze free for the whole of November, but I'm all right.
This one's gorgeous.
Which one's that?
That one's the other one.
I thought you prefer the chocolate orange one.
I prefer this one to the orange. No?
It's all right, yeah. I'm not keen on chocolate orange, but they've got chunks of orange in there. Chunks of candied orange in there as well, which is really nice, something to chew on. And the ones come with chocolate drops.
Chocolate drops.
Yeah, we'll save this live, definitely. So it'll stay on the channel. Our Pro Vegan yogurt is awesome too. Yeah, yogurt's come on a long way, hasn't it? As soon as they started bringing out all that Greek stuff, man, and that high protein Alpro stuff, I'm into the thick yogurts, definitely. They're really, really good. I'll tell you, show you something. So what was the overall verdict of the Sundays?
Yeah, really nice. They're quite cheap, but they are really very nice. Nice flavour.
Yeah.
And not too heavy, but they're not light. They're not like what is it, Angel Delight? They're not like that. If you know, like the really bubbly, airy.
There's a lot of air in there. They whip the hell out of that, haven't they?
Yeah, not this.
No, I thought they're quite light.
Did you think?
Yeah.
I don't think they are as light as that.
We differ in opinions on this, and we'll fight it out later on. The spice is really nice on the firecracker prawns. The texture is not what we were expecting. Yes. It's reminiscent of those old fish fingers we had at school where it's all mixed together. Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, man, I used to hate them things at school. Do you remember them? The rankest things in the world.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. Yeah, the flavour's nicer than those ones, but I know what you mean about the texture. Yeah, like old fish fingers. Also, I was going to say, on the subject of desserts, we picked up the chocolate orange pretzels from Tesco's the other day. These cost like £1.50. And here's a warning for you. We thought that these would be chocolate coated pretzels because we don't read stuff, we just hope. And and we opened them the other day for a bit of a chocolate hit, and they're chocolate flavoured. And so as Janine said, they're like chocolate.
What did I say?
Crisps. They're like chocolate flavoured crisps. You know, like you've got flavouring on crisps. They're like a chocolate and orange flavouring on them.
They've got, when you get chocolate orange flavoured chocolate, you have that orange crystallized bits in the chocolate. So it's got that on, like the crystals. Yeah.
So be warned, they are chocolate flavoured.
But they're nice still.
But oh yeah, sorry. Apologies to Tesco's here. They're not coated in chocolate, but they're really nice.
Yeah.
They're very Moorish, aren't they? So Moorish.
Yeah, you could sit there and eat the whole pack, I think.
And actually, I just wanted to save a couple to show you, but Jean's been eating them all day.
Don't leave them on the side.
Yeah, well done, Scott. You realised they weren't chocolate coated. You were more sensible than we were. But they're still good for £1.50 and they're accidentally vegan. And isn't it interesting that there's still accidentally vegan stuff coming out? There's actually, in this same sort of Tesco seasonal range, there's... way up, we've got a troll in the commenting. Oh, I feel like it's proper live now, don't you? Now we've got a troll in there. I feel like we made live done. But yeah, so these are really good. But there's also in this same range. Look, there's more accidentally vegan stuff, including some sort of biscuity type things that we've not discovered yet. But we looked at the ingredients the other day online, and yeah, look in this range for accidentally vegan stuff. There is some stuff there. Anyway. We've been going on for almost an hour now, and yeah, thanks so much for turning up. And someone saying about Ritter Sport marzipan is vegan too. That is a cracking accidentally vegan marzipan. Accidentally vegan thing. Marzipan is sort of accidentally vegan, isn't it? It's one of those ones.
Yeah,
and
I think so.
Sainsbury's have just brought out a mandarin marzipan that Lynn showed me the other day. But yeah, thanks so much for watching, everyone, and joining us eating all this stuff. We've got to eat all of this now. Let's hope that some of it's okay to eat tomorrow. Yeah, and so thanks for watching. If you could like this video before you leave, it'll help the engagement of it, and subscribe to the channel if you're new. There's a little bell on the channel as well. If you ring that bell, then you get notified when the next time something like this happens. And it's been really good getting to know some of you a little bit more. Yeah. So I think we'll do this again.
Yeah.
Thanks all of you for all your excitement and buzz around veganism in the UK. It's really making a difference. And it's a pleasure. December equals eating month. My God, November was bad enough. Yeah. Anyway, thanks so much, guys. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.